Hello, everybody. Welcome to our presentation here today. We have quite a few people here on the webinar. This is being recorded, so this will be available to each and every one of you to rewatch, to share with people that are, again, going to be excited about this business opportunity that we're going to be sharing with each and every one of you. We're so glad that you were able to carve out about 35 minutes to be with us here today. It looks like my audio is clean. And so we're going to begin here, folks. Give me about 15 seconds here as we get people who are going to be, again, chiming in here. And audio looks good. Presentations are ready. Slides are good. Okay, so let's get started, folks. Once again, for those of you that haven't heard of me, my name is Andreas Papakostas. I'm from the Chicagoland area, and I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes with you sharing about our business opportunity that has changed so many people's lives around the world. You're also going to hear from three incredible, amazing leaders, superstars here in the Chicagoland area towards the end of the presentation. So stay tuned to hear from these, again, incredible leaders here in NHT Global. Have a paper, pen handy, jot down some notes. But again, you can always get back to the person who invited you to the presentation here today to answer any questions that you have. So now, I know several of you here for different reasons. Some of you guys perhaps are hearing about this opportunity, becoming an entrepreneur. Perhaps this is your first presentation you've ever seen on becoming your own boss and entrepreneur. You want to generate more money. Maybe that's why you're here. You want to become your own boss. Perhaps you're looking to generate some income on a flexible schedule. You're looking for a part-time commitment. You want to start building a leveraged income. You have come to the right presentation. Now, some of you guys that are going to be watching this presentation may have had little or no success in the entrepreneurship arena. Perhaps you've joined a network marketing or an affiliate type program in the past. Maybe you wasted some time and money, but you love this business model and you're just looking for the right leadership and you're looking for endless team support, plus all the stuff that I shared on the first segment here, where again, you're looking to generate money, you want to be your own boss, and you want something that's solid that can provide for you generations to come. Well, I'm very excited for you because again, I'm going to share with you a company and really a leadership team that can help you do just that. Now, I also know there's going to be people that are going to be watching this presentation that has had massive success as an entrepreneur, but something is missing. There's a reason why you're watching this. Perhaps there's a lack of leadership. Perhaps there's a culture issue. Perhaps, again, the company has changed its identity often, and the compensation plan has changed several times, and you just don't feel like you did when you first got involved. I understand. I was in that route before. I'm going to share my story towards the end of this webinar. But really, our flexible business model offers the leveraged income possibilities that can lead to, again, what really most people are truly wanting more of, and that is free of stress, free of debt. We all want better health. We would love to be more happy. We want financial freedom, time freedom. We want to be empowered, and we want to live abundantly. I mean, anybody who says no to any of these needs to get their brain checked. I know for a fact that everybody would say yes to all of these. So what you're going to hear today is a franchise-like business without the franchise price, risk, headaches. There's no large capital here in order for you, again, to be an owner of a business. And that's what we're going to be presenting here today. So entrepreneurship. Why entrepreneurship? And again, you know, when you look at entrepreneurship, a lot of things come in mind. But I want to bring your attention to leverage income versus linear income, okay? Linear income is basically trading your time for money. Basically what you do with the job, okay? Basically a job makes you a living. Even if you have a job that pays you commissions, it's only as good as your last sale. So if you're a real estate agent, or you sold something that you get paid, or you sell a car, you're a car salesman, great, you can make some good money. But guess what? The money doesn't keep coming in. You're going to have to go out there and sell something again for that commission to continue. So what you're doing is you're trading for time for money, which basically is okay, and that makes you a living. And so that's linear income. And what people are looking for is for leveraged income. Why is that? Because leverage income is what can offer you both time and financial freedom, okay? And you have to have money working for you. And when a lot of people who do have time and financial freedom, they have money working for them. They invest in stocks, they have mutual funds, they invest a lump sum of money where money makes money for them. But the problem with that is high risk, there's never a guarantee, and you need lots of capital in order for you to make money work for you, okay? You can have people working for you as leveraged income, like a franchise, traditional business, or even in real estate. Again, high risk, never a guarantee, need lots of capital. Well, today you're going to hear about a virtual franchise in the home-based business space, okay? And, you know, usually you'll find that whether it's called direct sales, multi-level marketing, network marketing. And why is this becoming mainstream around the world? Because there's low risk, or actually no risk, okay? And based on your desires and your goals, you can actually achieve that with very low capital to get started. Now, here is the big question mark. Here is the noise that's out there. I call it the jungle of opportunities out there. I know every single one of you listening to this presentation here today knows somebody that's involved in direct sales, okay? I know every single one of you listening here today have been pitched to join this company because it's got the best comp plan. We got the best product. Oh my gosh, the breakthrough, never been done before. Be the first, right? You hear about pre-launches and relaunches and ground floor, and we're the next billion, next trillion, you name it, all marketing terms that truly mean nothing, okay? And so, but what's even more confusing to many people is because there's so many different categories and they all kind of sound the same. And I'm just going to list a few of the categories where you can generate leveraged income in every single one of these categories. Now, some of these, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of money to be made in each and every one of these categories. However, if you take a look at some of these categories, some of them will be short-term in nature. Some of them is not true residual income. If it's not consumable, then you have to keep selling that in order for you to get residual income, like jewelry, so to speak, okay? And books and candles that, and again, it's not that people need every single month or will purchase every single month in order for you to have residual income. And this is what confuses people. Which one? They all sound the same. Oh my gosh, this one, they're all, you know. So I'm going to share with you folks, again, the two categories. Now, this is where I got the information from the Direct Selling Association, the DSA, which is the police dog of this industry in North America. This recently just came out, 2017. If you take a look at the two categories that, again, by far beats any of the other categories that I just mentioned, you're talking about a wellness and personal care, which is included with skincare, beauty, cosmetics. Wellness and cosmetics and personal care come up with 66% of sales, indirect sales. Again, it's not just in North America, but around the world. Why is this so exciting? Because we got the #1 products with both of these categories that I'm going to be sharing with you here today. So again, why NHT Global? Perhaps you've never heard about NHT Global except for the person who invited you to watch this presentation here today. There's over 2,000 health and wellness companies out there. So why NHT Global? Well, today I'm really going to share with you just a highlight of each of these categories. And if what you hear today excites you and you want to learn more in details, the person who invited you here today can share with you any extensive information on each of these categories that I'm going to share with you here today in this presentation. Who is NHT Global? Folks, we're 17 years old. We launched back in 2001. We have a headquarters out in California, Los Angeles. We also have a headquarters out in Hong Kong. We have warehouses in the Netherlands to service our Europe countries. And we're a publicly traded company. So what does that mean? We are transparent. Everything I'm going to share with you here today is not based on Andreas Papakostas' experience or his opinion. It's not going to be the leaders I'm going to be bringing here today, just their opinion. Everything I'm going to share with you here today, I'm fully transparent. They're all verifiable because we're a publicly traded company and we have to publicize everything, our growth, our sales, our drops, our ups and downs, everything. We are doing business in over 40 plus countries, folks, and it is climbing every quarter. We're adding about 1 to 3 more countries that we're currently doing, that we're just doing business in. And we're very excited about that because the internet today, folks, doesn't have any boundaries. Building a business in Asia is no different than building a business in your own backyard. So let me share with you some company accolades. Again, not Andreas, not NHT says this. This is how we are being ranked by, again, organizations around the world. Back in 2015, we were so excited to be honored and named the second fastest growing publicly traded company in the world, which never has happened as a direct sales company. And this was ranked by Fortune 100. But it gets better. In 2016, we were bumped up to the #1 fastest growing publicly traded company in the world. You take a look at Facebook was #3. Amazon's not even on here. Google's not even on here. So we're talking about multi-billion-dollar giants that are household names, and we were ranked #1. We had so many people around the world, even multimillionaires in other industries, that decided to join us because they wanted to be part of something that was so good that it just didn't come from opinions and what we think is going to happen. It's what is happening and what third-party validation we are getting by Fortune 100. But guess what? It actually got better in 2017. Once again, 2 years in a row, we were ranked as the #1 fastest growing publicly traded company in the world. Now, these magazines are available. You can look at them online. You look at Facebook, they were 6. You look at Amazon, they were 9. LendingTree was #3. Natural Health Trends #1. Folks, I'm here to tell you there, and you can do your own research. There's never been a company in the network marketing space, direct sales, that let alone made the Fortune 100, but to be named #1 for 2 consecutive years in a row. So what does that really mean? Why am I stressing this? Because it's great to put your name and your reputation and your work ethic behind something that is recognized and given the highest accolade versus not knowing if a company is going to be here 6, 10, 15 years from now, because you don't really have a track record with many companies. So this is very excited. Again, just sharing with you what is happening. And this is just the surface. There's so many awards that we've gotten third party. But again, the person who invited you here today can share that information with you. Our products is one of the reasons why we've made it. Just one of the success pieces of the puzzle as to why we made it #1 for 2 years in a row. Folks, our products are simply incredible. Good manufacturing practice, eco-certified. Some of our products won Nobel Prize, which means the highest third-party validation you can have on the efficacy of our products. Now, again, anything you want to know about any single one of our products within our 5 different categories, the person who invited you here today can share that information. But we're talking about premium quality with cellular impact, the latest in scientific research. They're formulated by top medical doctors from around the world. Our packaging is just amazing. We're getting a lot of people that call that just says, why our packaging, the way you guys package the product is truly unbelievable. And when you go to countries like in Asia, they take packaging actually very seriously. But again, we have 7 categories of products throughout the world, but here in North America, 5 categories and actually growing. For the sake of this presentation here today, I'm just going to cover one product in the 3 categories. But again, we can literally launch a brand new network marketing company with any one of our products in any one of these categories. I want to bring your attention to one of my favorite products I've been around with since I've been in the health and wellness arena for the past 22 years. Stem Renew, maybe you've heard of this product, maybe you have not. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be hearing from one of our leaders here today with one of their stories on Stem Renew. This is a product, folks, that's not like your replenishing products in the nutritional supplementation arena. See, when you're low or deficient in a mineral or a vitamin, you replenish it with a multivitamin, with an essential fatty acid oil, omega-3s or omega-6s or glucosamine. All that stuff is something we all need because we need to give our body the nutrients that it needs to, again, to heal itself, to stimulate whatever it needs to stimulate when it comes to functioning from a musculoskeletal perspective, from a cardiovascular perspective, all the systems within our body. There's lots of phenomenal products that we have for replenishing, but Stem Renew, folks, is a product that, again, activates your own stem cells that are produced within your bone marrow. I wish I had time. I could literally spend hours just talking about this product alone. We launched about 2 years ago. It is a product that repairs, regenerates, and renews every cell in your entire body. It is the reason why we have become where we're at today, because the addition of Stem Renew and the remarkable stories that we are hearing on a daily basis on what this product is doing for so many people around the world. When you combine a product that is a renewal product based on science, and you combine it with replenishing products that we have a variety of, you're talking about optimizing your health at the highest possible level. Now, I'm going to ask you this question. If there was a possibility that you can optimize your health with 2 or 3 products on a monthly basis, would you say no to your health and your family's health? So again, this is what we're talking about, and the powerhouse Stem Renew actually increases the absorption of all our other replenishment products that we offer that, again, have been around for 18 years in the industry of health and wellness. I want to bring your attention now again as we shift into our beauty and skincare product line, because this is a category that's a multi-billion-dollar category. And there's new skincare products coming out every 11 seconds around the world. Why? Because, again, the baby boomers, the people that are hitting the ages of 65 and above, are coming at an all-time high in the history of human mankind. And people are going to spend money more on how they're going to look than they're going to feel. It's just the statistics that's out there. So you have to be careful when you're investing in products, when you're talking about youth and appearance. Why? What you put on your skin gets absorbed into the bloodstream, and what you put on your skin also gets put into the body. I want to bring your attention to our Skindulgence 30-minute non-surgical facelift system, one of our flagship products here in NHT Global. A 30-minute treatment that helps you look 5 to 10 years younger. Again, a 30-minute application. I just put some slides here, people, after one treatment, okay? After one 30-minute application, you can see the difference. And I can flood slides here with before and after pictures like crazy. But it helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles, brown spots, helps improve skin tone. And this isn't something you put overnight and you can't really sleep because you don't want to put the mask, and put it all over your sheets and your pillowcase and all that stuff. It's a 30-minute treatment. Instead of going out there and spending hundreds of dollars on a facial, you have this now available to do at your home. 30 minutes. Incredible what it does for acne. Unbelievable what it does for teenagers and acne. It tones and firms the facial muscles. Why? Because the botanical extracts that are found in the hardening mask, okay, stimulates the nerve endings of your facial muscles. And when you stimulate the nerve endings, what it is, it's kind of like passive exercise that's being done on your face. So not only does it give you the uplift and firms the facial muscles, it tones it as well, just like what you would do if you exercised any muscle. So fantastic with bags under your eyes. It's for all skincare types. And this kit, this 3-product kit, is a 3-month supply. So again, what people are spending on a monthly basis for some of their skincare regimen, this is about 1/8 of what people are spending on a monthly basis. So again, get some information. If you have not experienced this yourself, I encourage you to get back to the person who invited you to this presentation and ask them to try this product. And if you're local to them, they can allow you to try it for, again, for free. So again, get back to the person who invited you to this presentation, because this is a product, folks. Again, you can start a business really quickly. What if you went to your family, friends, neighbors, co-workers and said, hey, I have a product system that can help you look 5 to 10 years younger in 30 minutes. If I were to give it to you to try for free, would you do it? 9 out of 10 people would say yes, let me try it. And our statistics are 9 out of 10 people who try the product buy it. And that's how easy it is to, again, build a business for yourself, because the product kind of does the work for you. We just introduced, just recently, folks, in addition to our Skindulgence line, we just launched our daily regimen, skincare regimen, our RL line, which was inspired by Hollywood, formulated by a Hollywood director and a Hollywood cosmetologist, husband and wife, and they've gotten some of the top stars on this product. We actually have a video. We have some information on this. It's a daily regimen, which again exfoliates and cleanses. There's a facial serum. There's a hydrating repair cream. It's an eye and lip treatment, and then there's also a mask that you can use once a week. It is by far, being again in the industry, one of the best daily treatment for your face to maintain and prevent aging. Again, more information can be given to you. You want to take a look at the ingredients of this product system. It's truly, it's incredible. Again, I wish I had time to go more and more in details in some of these products. We also just introduced our new active line for those that work out, whether you're a weekend warrior, whether you are an elite athlete performing at a very high level. We have a 3-product system where we just introduced one of the cleanest workout product line I have seen. And I've been in the sports medicine arena for, again, 22 years. We have a pre-workout drink. We have a daily weight management shake that comes with 8 grams, total of 15 grams of protein, but 8 grams of plant protein. You will find nothing but clean, safe ingredients. It is great for a meal replacement if you're looking to shed some pounds. And we also have a post-workout drink as well. Again, videos, brochures, pamphlets, information, all available to you from the person that invited you to this presentation. So again, How we get paid. How would you get paid if you decided you wanted to become an NHT Global distributor so you can optimize your health and you can build a business, whether local, national, or international? It's 4 ways that you generate commissions here with NHT Global. You get paid on volume. There's no structures or title you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about getting 3 people who get 5 people who get 6 people, and you have to do it by the end of the month or purchase products in this person's account and that. We don't get involved in any of that hurdles. Okay, there's no forced monthly auto ship. You don't have to purchase products on a monthly basis in order for you to earn commissions. This is why, folks, the person who wants to generate another form of income without the pressure, without any of the quotas, can do it here in NHT Global. I'm going to quickly go over the 4 ways you can generate commissions. The retail commission obviously is very simple. You can generate retail commissions. You can generate them online. You can drive traffic locally, nationally, in the 40 countries we're doing business. Anybody who goes on your online store and places a product order, you get paid on a monthly basis, retail commissions. You can also retail on an offline. Somebody wants to stop by your house and pick up a product or 2, or you want to stock certain products like I do. I got tons of Stem Renew. I got tons of the glucosamine, Cluster X, water, fiber. I got a lot of the other products that I know people like to stop by and, again, say hello and pick up products instead of going online. You can do that as well. That is up to you. And you get paid on a monthly basis on all retail commissions. Now, all the other bonuses are paid out on a weekly basis. A 3-generation bonus. And here's how it quickly works. And, again, I'm just giving you the highlights here, okay? When you go out there and you sponsor somebody who wants to build a business just like you're going to generate a 10% commission on all their orders on a weekly basis. That includes their online customer orders, 10% weekly. You want to sponsor 5 people, 10 people, 100 people. All orders of all those people you personally sponsor is a 10% weekly commission to you. When those people go out there and they sponsor their distributors, you're going to generate a 5% weekly commissions off of all their reorders. So when they initially start, anything after their initial start, you're going to generate a 5% weekly commission. And then you're going to get a 3% weekly commission on the sponsors of the people they go out and sponsor into the business. So again, on a weekly basis, you're going to generate a 10, 5, 3% commissions off the people within your 3 generations. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Here's where you start generating income off the efforts of others of people, which we call leverage. So you don't get paid just on your efforts. You get paid on the efforts in your 2-team system. Remember, you get paid on volume here, not on title or structure. And let me quickly go over this. And I want you to pay attention to this, because this is why people are changing their financial situation in a very short period of time without sponsoring 50, 60 people in their organization, okay? When you enroll Sue into the business, you started team number 1. When you enroll John into the business, you started team number 2. You only have 2 positions in your first level. Now, with 2 people, okay, once you just started your two teams, you enrolled Sue and you enrolled John. When you help Sue build her 2 teams and you help John build his 2 teams, you get an opportunity to get paid on everyone in your 2-team organization. When one of your teams accumulate 1,250 business volume and your other team accumulates 2,500 business volume, you're going to earn a $250 commission. We call that a cycle, okay? With 2 people, you can cycle 1 time a week. What would an extra $1,000 mean to you right now? Think about that. With just 2 people, you can make $1,000, meaning you can earn off of 6 to 10 people in your organization. Now, with the same 2 people, you can cycle multiple times a week. We have people that are cycling multiple times while they are sleeping, because our business model never stops. It's 24/7 and it's in over 40 plus countries. So when somebody places an order, somebody enrolls somebody, somebody helps somebody enroll somebody, and it's in your organization, guess what? You're going to get paid. This is leverage. You are earning off, again, the efforts of hundreds and thousands. It's up to you how much you want to build your two-team system. Now, it doesn't stop there because we have a 7-level matching bonus, and this is how it pays. Remember, we talked about your 3-generation bonus, okay? Well, all your first-generation distributors, when you sponsor them and you help them earn a cycle commission, you're going to make a 10% match on all of your first-generation distributors that earn a cycle check. You get paid a 5% match commission on all your second-generation distributors that earn a cycle check. A 3%, again, matching bonus on all the distributors in your third generation that earns a cycle check. And then you get paid a 1% on your 4th through 7th generation once you hit the rank 5 and above. When you hit rank 5 and above, you get paid a matching bonus up to 7 levels. Just that matching bonus alone can give you a significant amount of money, let alone your cycle, let alone your generation and your retail. So again, I'm just sharing with you the magnitude of the potential of what you can do with 2 people that I know everybody knows that would love to change the quality of their life, would love to get involved in a leveraged business where, again, they have flexibility to build it how they want, when they want, without worrying about placing orders on a monthly basis, okay? But it gets better because NHT Global offers incentives in addition to the compensation plan. We reward leaders better than any other company in the industry of direct sales, and it's not tied to the compensation plan. We have a ranking system, so as you climb in ranks based on just volume growth over a period of time, NHT Global will reward you with all-inclusive, all expense-paid trips that probably be one of the most exotic trips you'll ever take in your life on a yearly basis. You also have an addition to earn up to an additional $65,000 paid to you, again, in addition to what you get paid in the compensation plan, and a $25,000 cash in your hands to put towards whatever car you would like in addition to the compensation plan. Now, all of this, folks, is very important to understand that cannot happen, cannot work long-term if you don't have the right leadership and the right support. I know so many companies that have some phenomenal products, but don't make it in the profession. Why? Because of the people that are making the decisions in the industry. Some of you guys may be in the position right now, right? Our founding distributors, Dan Cato and Joe Garcia, one of the most highly respected leaders in this profession worldwide. They've been featured in countless magazines and books, or really, they're legends in the industry. These are the 2 people that, again, started the distributorship in this company back in 2001. And today, folks, they work this business harder than it did probably in the beginning. Money is definitely not an issue for them, but they have a mission. And their mission is to help people become entrepreneurs through our business model, through our company, so you can go out there and, again, live your dreams and achieve the goals that you want, because you can't do that with linear income, but you can do it through leveraged income. And I'm providing you the best vehicle for leveraged income. In addition to our founding distributors, you'll have access to, again, Garth Wright, who is a top leader in our European market as well as our Asian market. Here's yours truly, myself, Andreas Papakostas, who, again, my business is in 14. I think now it was 14. I believe it's 18 countries now, with many, many distributors around the world. And we are here collectively to help you with your goals, whatever they are, whether it's earning another $600 a month, whether it's building a team where you can maybe earn a full-time income where you can do this full-time, or you can earn full-time income and not do this full-time, and you can take the money that you've worked hard to earn leverage and invest it in other things that you would like to do in your life. Our supporting system, folks, we offer you a personalized online store. You have a complete step-by-step training online to get you started. You'll have access to one-on-one coaching. You'll have access to our cutting-edge marketing material. You'll have access to our live calls, our recorded calls, our live webinars, our recorded webinars, leadership training calls we do on a monthly basis, and international conferences, national conferences, whatever you need, we have it. You'll have access to the best-selling self-help books and audio programs free of charge. Anything you need to become a leader, how to personally develop yourself, how to professionally develop yourself, how to develop yourself financially. It's a turnkey operation, all done for you. But I'm excited to bring to you our 3 incredible leaders here in the Chicagoland area that is doing some phenomenal things. And some of you guys are here on this webinar because you were invited by one of these special guests, Nicoleta Stavru, Leo Papadopoulos, and Aleka Letsos. So what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to bring on Nicoleta Stavru on our call here today. I'm going to go ahead and unmute yourself, Nicoleta. I'm going to unmute you. And Nicoleta has been with NHT Global. She's got a phenomenal story. She's doing some great things here in her organization. So Nicoleta, are you on the line?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
I can. Awesome. Nicoleta, tell us, why did you get involved in NHT? I believe you were involved in another business model before. And tell the people that are listening what excites you and what have you done here with NHT in regards to a global organization?
So yes, I was with a company previously, and I actually met you through my husband, Chris, and you introduced me to NHT, and I was looking for a company that really had the leadership support within the company. That was lacking in my previous company. And that's what really drew me to NHT, was all of the support that you have given me and the other leaders, such as Joe Garcia, has given me. It's just a really team-focused company, and there's just tons of support online and with you. So I think that's the most important reason why I joined NHT. And another reason that I want to emphasize is that I do this very part-time. I am a full-time first grade teacher, and I have 3 children, and I do this mainly for my daughter Zoe, who is a child with special needs. And it really means a lot to me that I can do this part-time and create the future that I want for my daughter, but for my other children as well. And that is one of the things that I'm creating with NHT, is that I want moms and parents of children with special needs to have what they want for their child and to build a future for them. And I think this company helps you do that, because many times we cannot go out and get a second job, or we cannot go out and even have that first job because we want to be there to raise our children. So this allows me to do that from home, online, over the phone, part-time. And I think too, just the health and wellness aspect of it is so big, because we want to be here for our kids, and we want to be here for a long time, and we want to be healthy. We want to live a healthy life for as long as we can. So that's what NHT Global has done for me, and that is why I joined NHT.
Awesome, Nicoleta. I just want to share with everybody, those that are listening, as you heard, Nicoleta does this on a very part-time basis, and just wanted to share that Nicoleta has a global organization. She's got growth going on in multiple countries around the world. And again, when you can be part of something that, again, uses leverage where you can build something and generate income while you're doing what's most important for you. Nicoletta is a great example of that. Do you want to share a quick testimonial? Do you have any product that you want to share real quickly? That, you know, I know you love a lot of the products that we have, but is there one that you want to share from a personal perspective?
Sure. I would like to share the 30-minute Skindulgence facial system. Actually, these are from customers. So I want to share one from a customer that I have who's in her 60s. She just tells me all the time, all the compliments she gets and how young and great her skin looks. She loves the product. She uses it all the time. So it's great for anti-aging. But on the other hand, I also have my sons and my nephew use it for their acne. I've had a girl who had actually acne on her back really badly, and she was embarrassed to wear dresses, and she used the facial kit there, and it cleared up her acne. So it's great for acne, does wonders for anti-aging, and it's safe to use. It's such a great price and such a great product. Just with that product alone, you could build this business.
Absolutely. Awesome. Nicoletta, thank you so much for what you're doing for people in your community, people in your organization. And I'm just very excited about what's going to be happening over the next 5 to 10 years for you, your family, your organization, the people that haven't even joined you yet. Those people are also going to benefit in the future for jumping on board here. So thank you so much for taking the time, jumping on this webinar here for us. And let's move on to our next special guest. Hopefully, she was able to get on. Let me see if I can unmute her. Leah, are you on? I know I just unmuted you, Leah. Let me try one more time. We're going to unmute you. Let's see. Yep, you are unmuted. Let's try one more. Okay, Leah, can you hear us? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's bypass Leah. I know she was at a fundraising function. She was going to have a hard time getting on. I see her on here in the back office. Let me try it one more time. It says self-muted. If you can unmute yourself, Leah, that would be great. I did unmute you. I think you're on now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely. Welcome.
Yay! Okay.
Leah, I know you're at a function, so thank you for jumping on board here.
I
You
stepped
as
outside.
well.
It's a little windy, but it's okay.
You as well has built a global organization in your again, and just working this on a part-time basis. You are a stay-at-home mom, managing Papadopoulos Castle, as you say.
That's correct.
Tell us, why did you join NHT Global? What's your vision for you, your family, for those that are looking at joining you? And then if you can also share quickly about maybe perhaps one of your favorite products.
Okay, so I originally joined because my husband and I were really miserable. I was working a 40-hour-a-week job, which didn't really work out to 40 hours a week. It was like 50. And I was barely seeing my kids. I wasn't really seeing my husband. And then I started seeing posts from Andreas. We had mutual friends, and I was really interested in the business. And I had tried network marketing before, but the leadership wasn't there. I was getting phone calls at 1, 2 a.m. telling me, hey, if you do this and invest this much more, you'll make this much more money. And they were kind of interrupting my family time at 2 a.m. So I talked to Andreas, and I remember it was in a Starbucks, and I was all gung-ho for it because I saw the leadership that I was ready to align myself with that I had not done in the past. So my husband and I discussed, and I quit my job, and we figured that being a stay-at-home mom, I could contribute more through NHT, and we'd have a happier family home life. So I think that's basically why I joined. I love nothing more than helping people and getting those testimonials in from customers and friends when not only have you helped your financial life with your spouse and your family, but you've actually helped someone better their health. There is no better feeling in the world than knowing that you've contributed to somebody's health so positively that they've come off some severe medication by using any one of your products. So it's been an emotional roller coaster for me because I've seen it happen. I've had testimonials. I've had customers calling me, friends crying, telling me how amazing things are. And that's about it. That's why I joined.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. So people are looking at this at NHT Global. So why should they be joining your organization?
I've just had the best experience with the leadership. So we've become a family. One of our family actually introduced that I was introduced through NHT became my daughter's godmother as well. And we've just grown as not only family and friends, but everything around us. It's a more positive and healthy life.
That's so awesome. Leah, again, thank you again for taking time. I know you're at a function. Thank you for all you've done. You've had an amazing organization as well.
It's been a great few years with you guys. So thank you.
Awesome, Leah. Thank you so much. Awesome. Okay, let's go on to our final special guest here. Somebody who just recently joined us here. Aleka Letsos, upcoming leader here. She's also a teacher. She's been teaching for 10 years. So Aleka, are you on the line with us?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you are so clear. That is awesome. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Aleka, tell us your story. How did you join? Why did you join? And, if you can share maybe a testimonial on maybe one of your favorite products and what does the future look like for you? And what do you see over the next, 5-10 years in regards to NHT and what it can bring for you, your family, and your organization?
Absolutely. First, I want to say hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I also am a teacher, just like Nicoletta, and I came to be exposed to the NHT from Nicoletta, actually. So we've been working together for the last 4 years. So not only do I get to work with her at school for our full-time job, but I also have the wonderful privilege of working with her now as an NHT partner too. So this was a lot more personal to me. We were going through, my husband and I, my family, I have 2 little boys, and we were going through, extreme financial distress, if you want to put it that way, about 1.5 years ago. So I was talking to Nicoletta, and, she was kind of in the loop with everything like that. Almost simultaneously with that, I was having excruciating pain in my hips, both of my hips. I've been a type 1 diabetic since I was 9 years old. So I'm insulin dependent. I've taken insulin my whole entire life, almost, up since the age of 9. And I've also, for probably the last 20 years, have developed hypothyroidism. So I have to take Synthroid for that also, which unfortunately causes side effects too, because it's obviously a medication that my body's lacking. So one day, it was like the beginning of last year, and I'm going up the stairs, and I'm walking almost like a 90-year-old lady. And I'm trying to go up the stairs, and Nicoletta's like, "What's going on with you?" kind of thing. And I was like, "My hips are killing me. I feel like an old lady, I don't know what's going on." And I was in excruciating pain for, a couple months. And she told me about STEM Renew, which is one of my testimonials. I mean, I know there's thousands and thousands of testimonials that we have, but for me, that's really what it took. Like, I wanted to try it first. I wanted to see how the product was, how it affected, because I had never done any network marketing like Leah and Nicoletta had done before. This is a whole new ball game for me. So when she exposed that, I tried it out. I was like, hey, at this point, I didn't want to take anything that wasn't natural, because I was already on insulin and I was already on Synthroid. So I didn't want to take anything else because I did not want to risk side effects of any of that stuff. So the fact that it was natural definitely got me on board too. I'm like, there's nothing to lose. It's all natural. I'm not going to have any side effects. Let me just go at it. I tried it, after like day 2, I was just taking 1 a day. And I mean, literally for the first time in months was the first time I literally had no hip pain whatsoever. I wasn't sleeping at night before I started taking the Stem Renew. I was tossing and turning. I was having restless sleep, which made me even more miserable and on edge with my kids and my husband and everything else at home. So once I started taking the Stem Renew, not only did my hip pain go away, I was sleeping much better at night too. So that was a huge thing for me. So I actually was contemplating saying something, let me just see it. Maybe it's just in my head. I stopped taking it for a couple of days. The hip pain returned almost immediately after those 3 days. So it was kind of one of those things like, oh my gosh, like it's not in my head. I went back on the Stem Renew, just taking one a day, and my hip pain was gone again. So I take it every single day. I love it. I cannot tell you how many I've sold to people saying, you got to try this. I mean, it rejuvenates and everything you said, Andreas, and then some. And it's been a lifesaver for me. Now, as far as going back into the NHT thing, so I love the team aspect of it. I cannot tell you. I mean, Andreas and Nicoletta and Leah, not even them. Joe Garcia, the founder, I mean, they're a phone call away, a text away. And it's very, very team and family oriented, which absolutely brought me in. I also love the back office. I love the fact something has to be flexible for me too. I'm a super mom like everybody else, many of the other moms out there also. I needed something that would be flexible, that I'd be able to do after I was coming back, taking my boys home from travel soccer, after they got ready to go to bed and everything like that. And now I had an opportunity where I can just work at home at my own time when the kids are in bed and still make money to support my family. Clearly, private schools isn't where it's at, so we have to have something supplemental. But the back office I love because it literally does so much for us. I mean, besides us actually selling the products and promoting it, I mean, it takes care of everything, which was a huge thing for me too. I needed something that, number one, I believed in, which are the products, which I love. But not only that, but the fact that I needed something flexible and something also that would be workable for my family and my situation also. So I'm so very glad. The whole thing too, another positive point also would be the fact that we do not have the monthly quotas. I know, Andreas, you talked about that before, but it's so true. I do not want to go into something saying I have to sell 10 of these every single month, otherwise I'd have to pay for it. No, I wanted to be something that's just an authentic thing where, where we could be as aggressive and non-aggressive as we want. So I love everything about it. It's the best decision I ever made in my life, next to being married and have my wonderful kids. But I love it. And I'm very thankful that I've had this opportunity. And this is like a no-brainer for anybody out there who's looking for the convenience, the flexibility, and 4 different ways to make money. It's absolutely awesome. And we're so much more than just a company. Besides the success that it has, we really, truly are a family. So many, many positives.
Awesome, Aleka. Thank you so much. You said some very key words within your, again, testimonials. And thank you so much for jumping on board here. I know you're going to be doing some more great things within your organization in the future to come. And folks, you heard just some authentic, nothing scripted, just people who are taking action, who had some success. And you kind of heard some key words: flexibility, no pressure, aggressive, non-aggression. This is your business. Support, leadership. It's all. This is what is missing in the industry, folks. And I know this. I've been in the industry for 18 years. And I just want to help people understand how you can get started as a distributor, because there's 4 ways you can get started. You can become a bronze distributor, which gives you a 5% discount from the wholesale pricing. You come in with 90 BVs of products. And again, you'll have a 24/7 online store. You'll have access to build your business 1 year. You can renew your back office, which is $50. And then again, you're active for a year. Again, you can be a silver distributor, which basically gives you a 10% discount from the wholesale pricing. You come in with a 250 BV product order. Gives you a bigger discount on your personal purchases, and also you're getting a bigger retail than the bronze. Now, if you're serious about building a business, okay, you see this. You want to take a look at our gold and platinum distributorship. It gives you a 30% below the discount price, which gives you the biggest retail profit margins. And with the gold level distributorship, you come in with 1,000 BVs of products, or you purchase one of our 500 BV packages, okay? A platinum, you can purchase one of our 1,250 BV packages, and you're active for life. What does that mean? There's no annual renewal. You can stop for 3 months and come back. You can build this big and build it small. You can do whatever you want. You are basically active for life. There's no other investment unless you decide you place your orders. I'm sure you're going to love 2 or 3 products you're going to want on a monthly basis or every other month basis. So again, there is none of this forced auto ship or forced purchases. We have several different packages in these categories, but the person who invited you here today can share with you what's in each of those packages, the cost of those packages. So I want to kind of close with helping you make a decision that's best for you, okay? Now, I'm going to give you 4 different options. Number 1, you can absolutely do nothing, right? You may decide, okay, maybe, I don't know, it sounds and exciting, but you know what? This is for me. Okay, so you do absolutely nothing, and the next 5 years will look just like the previous 5 years. Keep doing what you're doing, and you'll keep getting what you've gotten. This is something that I stress. I know I kind of put a funny picture there, but it's not funny when people are looking for change, yet they're not doing anything different. Perhaps you like this information. You got excited about the products. You don't know about the opportunity. Maybe you want to sleep better, have more energy, look younger. You just want to experience some of the products. Become a retail shopper. You can easily purchase products from the person who invited you here. You can go on their online store. You can place an order anytime, 24/7. Perhaps you're interested in being a part-time builder. You want to experience the products, but you want to start building part-time income. Perhaps making $300, $400, $500 a month, maybe $1,000 a month, just by sharing our products and opportunity. And we'll show you how to easily do that. You want to take a look at the gold packages that we have. Now, some of you guys are listening to this and say, you know what? I get it. I know this. I wanted to join yesterday, right? I'm ready to build a successful business. I want to help others do the same. I want to take control of my future. I want to optimize my health, and I want to help people become their own boss through real leadership and teamwork. Definitely look at the platinum packages. It's a one-time investment. You never have to invest in the business model ever again for life. Now, I usually share my success story, but we went a little bit over in this presentation. That's so much excitement we have to share information. But folks, when I got involved 17 years ago, I had no experience. I owned a traditional business. They told you here in the United States, if you want to be successful, you got to be a business owner. And I did that. I worked 80 hours a week. The business owned me. And I commuted an hour and a half each way. And when I got introduced to leveraged income, I understood, because I didn't have leverage. Didn't matter how much money I was making in my wellness medical practice. I didn't want to do it anymore, right? So when I got involved in this back then, folks, we didn't have the internet. It was just phone calls and sharing people products and an opportunity. I had one of the top 8 businesses of that company and quickly build a global infrastructure. Now, this was back then, where today, with the tools and the systems and technology and the internet and social media platforms that exist today, folks, if you truly want to make a change in your life, you can truly do it with the NHT Global business model. You have residual bills you pay on a monthly basis. Why don't you build a residual income? Is it easier for you to build a $4,000 or $5,000 residual income on a monthly basis? Or is it easier for you to save $980,000 in order for you to pull 5% and live off of that on a monthly basis when you retire? I want you to think about that, because when people start to think about things like that, it's a little too late. So I want to thank all of you for taking the time to join and to watch and to listen. I hope you took notes. It was a sincere pleasure to introduce the NHT Global Business Model to each and every one of you. Please get back to the person who invited you here today. I want to thank the special guests, Nicoleta, Leah, and Aleka, for sharing their story, taking the time to share a piece of, again, their success. I want to, again, help anyone that has any questions. You can always get a hold of me through the person that invited you here. I'd love to have you on board. We'd love to help you put a plan together. You tell us, what is the income you're looking to make on a part-time basis on a flexible schedule, and we will design and work the plan with you. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We look forward to seeing you on our team in our mission to help serve your future and your family. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye.